22 years ago, on this day, India started tests that would pave the way for its entry into the exclusive nuclear club and be counted among the 9 nations to be nuclear armed. The others include the United States, United Kingdom, Russia, France, Israel, North Korea, and Pakistan. India began its nuclear testing in 1974 under the leadership of the then Prime Minister Indira Gandhi. The mission was codenamed Smiling Buddha. But following this, there were several embargoes imposed on India by international bodies, and the program was effectively crippled due to the vacuum in political leadership as well as lack of indigenous resources. The nuclear program was then revived many years later with the arrival of the Vajpayee-led BJP at the centre. By 18th March 1998, the then Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee publicly began lobbying for nuclear testing and declared that the goal is to protect India's security and sovereignty, and the weapons would only be meant to act as a deterrent. India, however, had to conduct its tests clandestinely as it was aware of the surveillance by the CIA. Only a small group of scientists, senior military personnel, and senior politicians knew about the developments taking place at the Indian Army's Pokhran test range in Rajasthan's Jaisalmer. Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, who would go on to be the President of India, was the then scientific advisor to the Prime Minister and the head of the Defence Research and Development Organisation. He was acting effectively as the brains behind the project. Bomb shafts were dug under camouflage netting, and the dugout sand was shaped like dunes. Cables for sensors were covered with sand and concealed using native vegetation. Many other tactics were used in order to evade detection of what India was planning. On 13th May, India declared the series of tests to be over, after which Prime Minister Vajpayee made a public announcement. This news was greeted with jubilation across India and expected criticism from the international community. However, the Pokhran 2 tests really shot up India's image and forced the global high table to make space for the country. Even though the sanctions imposed on India after this hurt, they were lifted in 2001. India and the United States later went on to sign the Civil Nuclear Cooperation Agreement that overturned 34 years of the nuclear pariah status for India and brought the country into the web of global nuclear commerce. May 11th is now celebrated as the National Technology Day in India.